Yo, what's up everyone? It's me. We back at it with another video for today. Today was a no trade day, so I'll just go through why I didn't take a trade, what happened. I'll explain my strategy a little bit, and then, uh, yeah, I'll talk more about like other stuff like life and everything. Yeah, bro, I hope you enjoy. Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? You already know, man. We back at it today. We back at it another day. Today was a no trade day. Today was no trades, so you already know, man. We were watching a few stocks. Only one that was moving was EDHL and S. Or this wasn't moving. It moved up and dumped down right away. But it's okay. SBLX, SSKN. Uh, CYN, this can I just delete? You see, it just didn't go anywhere. So, and this one as well. So why was it a no trade day for me? It was a no trade day because there was no A plus setups for me. It was no good setups I could have taken. I was considering entering off this right here, like right here. But then I think no, I wouldn't have gotten a loss. I would have won, but it wasn't an A plus setup because why wasn't it a plus setup? It was looking kind of dodgy because it was around the 9 EMA. It was like half over and half under. So and because of this big ass top wick right here, I thought because this right here, this area at 110. It's a big resistance point you can see because it stopped and declined, and when it tried to push over, it got rejected instantly and just sold off. So because of that, I did not like uh, the setup, so I didn't take it. I didn't take it eventually. So and it went up without me. So it's okay. It's a W in my book personally because I didn't take a trade because it wasn't an A plus setup. So, let's get into it, low key. Okay, so it was a no trade day. Why? Because it was no A plus setups for me. Like I just explained, this one just moved up, went back down, and didn't do anything for the rest of the day. SSKN, the same thing. It dumped, then it went up. It started pumping. I remember this. It started pumping like crazy, and then it just rejected and went down. But I think that's because no. Let me check. No, it wasn't that. Okay. GVAV. This one was also not a single A plus setup. It went up. It halted right here for 10 minutes, and it's quite expensive. So I don't trade like really expensive stocks. I trade usually like one that's $2, $5, $1, less than $1. Like that's perfect. But like when you go to $20 plus, that's kind of dodgy. Even though the float is very low, which I like, but it was not good because it was too expensive. So it halted here for 10 minutes, just went up like this, and it didn't do anything. So uh, yeah, I'm gonna explain my strategy a little bit so you can try to understand. Uh, uh, First of all, the way I find these stocks, if I just go out, I have this scanner. The scanner right here uh, is how I find the stocks every day. So you go through these stocks, they have to be over 20% gapping over 20% overnight, uh, and I wanted to have news. As you see, this one it gapped up 70%. The same with the GVAV. It gapped up, and I find these stocks through this stock screener. This is what I use, and yeah. So I find these stocks. I make a list of them every day, and I find out which one is the best, which one is looking the best, which one has the best news and everything, and then I pick and choose. But I still have everything because there is some cases, a stock that didn't make it to my watch list started going up, and I still get alerted for it. So, but that's not all the time. I usually do this. So, yeah, and then when a stock gaps up, uh, it has a lot of volume. It's really, really volatile, and it's. Let me find. It was ELAB. Yeah. Uh, no, it was not ELAB, bro. What am I doing? EDHL. ELAB was yesterday, I think. Uh, but EDHL, they had news, they had good news, and they had it was gapping up. Volume was looking good, and for me to enter a trade, it needs to be up at least 10% from open. So when it's up 10% from open and it's above VWAP and it's above 9 EMA, uh, I wanted to make like this formation right here. I wanted to push up. Healthy profit taking is happening. Some profit taking. People that bought down here are now selling up here, and that causes price to go down. And then when it creates a bull flag, which is very shortly explained, if this candle would have broken this one's open, then it's a bull flag like this right here. Uh, just that this had a push up and then it stagnated. So I need to enter after a push up, not after stagnation. That's very important. So when you uh, this one stagnating, that was the main reason I didn't enter, because it was stagnating. It was like going sideways, a bit choppy. So if all of this were just deleted, you know, it went up uh, and went down, and then right when this broke, I would have entered right here, you know. So that would have been like a good trade. If I can find like, wait, I'll find a good example. Okay, yeah, this is a good example. This is a perfect example. Uh, this one, it gapped up. This was one of them that was at live movers, a live mover. It didn't have news or anything, but it gapped up 28%. And you see the float here is 56 million. We don't like that. We want our float to be under 20 million. Uh, that's when the most volatility comes. So this right here, look, it pushes up. It uh, some profit taking happens, and it pushes up. And this right here would have been a perfect trade. I actually took this trade. Uh, this No, I didn't take this trade. I didn't. This was on the 10th of October. That's 4 days ago. So this right here would have been a really good trade. That's most likely sold around the here, because it's right before 9 cents, and 9 cents is a psychological uh, resistance, because it's a whole number, so usually it hits a whole number. If it's not $1, then it's 9 cents, and if it goes above 9 cents, then it's 9.50, and then it's $1, then it's 1.50. But you get the idea. So this would have been a really good trade, and that's uh, 20% right there. Like, can you complain? 20% right there? Like, that's crazy, bro. 20%, bro. If you have 100K, that's 20K right there. So that's a good example of my strategy, like very quickly explained. I'm not trying to sell you a course or anything. I'm just trying to make you understand where I'm going. So yeah. Yeah, so what I want to talk about in this segment, this life, it's about like everything basically. Like for people that want to succeed in life, people that don't want to be normal. I understand you, bro. Uh, you have to dream big, bro. You have to have these crazy dreams that you don't even believe yourself. Or of course you have to believe them yourself, but the average person could never believe you was able to do that. You understand? So when you dream big, or when you dream small, like, oh, I'm just gonna buy this car. That's my dream. I want to buy a Ferrari. When you buy the Ferrari, what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do after you buy the Ferrari? You have no more drive. Like that's you need to dream big, like crazy big, bro. And also learn to say no because uh, when you want to succeed, bro, when you if it's trading, e-commerce, anything, bro, like reselling, bro, I don't care. You have to be able to say no to the old person you were when you were unsuccessful. You need to. Do you understand what I'm trying to what I'm trying to say? You need to learn to say no to. For example, if your friends ask you, "Yo, let's go out party, let's go out drinking," you gotta say no, bro. You gotta say no. I'm working. No, I'm doing this. No, not today, bro. And when you learn to say no, you learn to respect yourself as a person as well because you don't fall into these uh, instant gratification things like partying, smoking, doing anything, bro. Then you learn to love yourself like truly, and when that's also with discipline, bro. With discipline, if you be disciplined and you tell yourself I'm gonna do this, and you don't do it, you start to lose trust in yourself. So you don't trust what you're saying to yourself, and that's a big reason why people are falling into depression, falling into bad circumstances and bad ways of thinking about themselves is because they don't have discipline. They don't trust themselves as a person. They what's it called? They're they look at themselves as a untrust trustworthy person, if you understand. And what's in English? Uh, you need to have a big enough why, a, a reason why you're doing something. Like, I want to inspire people to be able to go chase their dreams. I want to inspire people to be better, be a better version of themselves. That's something amazing, bro, that I really want to do. Like, if it's just one person and I can change the way they are going to act and the way they are going to treat themselves to for a better cause, then I'm happy, bro. That's amazing, bro. I love that, bro. I love that. Uh, so you have to have a big enough why, because if you have a damn, bro, if you have a big enough why, the how becomes easy. Like, for example, if I tell you right now, I'm gonna, I have a point a gun to your head, and I say you gotta be able to get me uh, $10,000 in the next week, and if you don't, I'm gonna blow your head off right now. You will be doing everything, everything in your power to be able to get me that $10,000 because you don't want to die, because you have a big enough why, and you will most likely succeed, bro. You will most likely succeed because you have a big enough why, and then the how becomes easy. So you probably heard that before, but I'm here to say it again, bro. And you can't be normal. Don't be normal. If you're saying you want to be normal, you're basically saying you want to be average and you want to do uh, everything everyone else is doing. And when you do that, bro, then the average person is working a 9 to 5, most likely to get divorced, less than $1,000 in their bank account, and you want to be normal. How the fuck do you want to be normal when everybody else is failing to being normal? It looks safe, but it's the most risky thing you can do. Being normal is the most risky thing you can do, even though it looks safe. It it's it's being portrayed as this safe path, but it's not, bro. It's not. You gotta be able to do stuff that nobody else is doing, and you gotta switch your perspective to be able to say, instead of, oh, this is so hard, you need to be able, you're blessed because it's hard. The harder it is, the better, bro. If it's hard, you don't have to say, oh, poor me, it's so hard. You have to say, poor everyone else that's gonna fucking try to follow you. If it's hard, then no one else is gonna follow you, and the bigger the goal is, bro. So you just gotta, you know exactly what you gotta do, bro. You just gotta do it, bro. You just gotta put in the work and put in the hours, bro, and it will eventually come, bro. And you gotta sacrifice, bro. This also goes to this: learn to say no. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice time with your friends. You gotta sacrifice time with your family. You gotta sacrifice uh hours of just working, bro. You just gotta sacrifice. Like, it's the law of equal exchange. To be able to have something, you have to give something in return, and that might be uh, saying no to your friends more often, saying no, I can't do this because I gotta do this mission that I have in front of me. You have this goal that you want to reach, so you gotta sacrifice everything else. You have to be able to. You can't sacrifice a permanent dream for uh what's the other word for permanent? Permanent, wait. Okay, I got it. You you if you choose to sacrifice big dreams for temporary fun, how are you gonna do that? How do you want to sacrifice permanent dreams for temporary fun when you can sacrifice temporary fun for permanent dreams, bro? That's how I look at it, bro. You gotta sacrifice these, bro. That's what goes into it, bro. You just gotta lock in, do what you gotta do, bro, and just keep pushing, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm about to. This was a quick video. I'm about to go hit the gym and then go on a hike in the mountains and do everything, bro. I'm just gonna, because I promised myself I'm gonna do it, so that's why I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, guys. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. I hope you learned something out of this. You got something out of this. Maybe I inspired you to do something good today, man. I don't know. I hope so. And yeah, man. I hope everyone stay blessed, bro. Peace out, guys. Peace out.